Alright, how's everybody doing? This is the Comic Samurai. I want to welcome you to my next video. And tonight, we're going to be doing another Let's Rank challenge. This is where we look at a run on a series and assign every cover a letter grade from A to F, and then pick our favorite and award it that special S tier ranking. And tonight, we're going to be looking at Christos Gage's Absolution, a 6-issue limited series from 2009. And while it was 6 issues, there was a 0 issue that kicked things off. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. First up, we've got this issue number 0. Now, all of the interior art was done by Roberto Viacava, and the covers were done by multiple artists, and each issue had a lot of different covers. And I'll just be showing the ones that I have. But most of mine were done by that Juan Rip, who is one of my favorite artists. And he did a beautiful wraparound cover on this issue number 0. And I'll go ahead and put an image up of the entire cover there, but I'm going to rank it just on this front cover here. And it is a beautiful one. I love the detail that Jose Rip incorporates into all of his work. It's like Jeff Darrow mixed with Todd McFarlane. It really is interesting to look at. The textures and the way that he draws shading is just unlike anybody else. And his grasp of architecture and perspective, I can't say enough good things about Juan Jose Rip. And this issue number 0 gets a very strong A. Now, when this came out, it was kind of a different take on vigilantism. And there's this cop that has superpowers, and he kind of goes rogue and he starts killing these criminals that he deems worthy of the death penalty. Now, this issue number 1 has a cover appearance by this kind of vigilante superheroine named Happy Kitty. And I loved that character's design. She is so compelling, just interesting, sexy, funny, playful, but deadly. I really do like this one. And this image of her on the front there is provocative. It's one of my favorites. I love that image on her helmet there. I used to ride motorcycles and I had a Punisher skull on mine. It was really neat and fun, and I love when they do that. I can't say enough good things about this series, this cover, this character, and I'm going to give this one another A. Now, that Happy Kitty did get her own spin-off one-shot, and she was an interesting character. This issue number 2 features her front and center there on the front again, and you've got this graffiti mark of her symbol smeared on the wall. She's in a pose ready for battle there, the white background, it's stark, it worked. I love everything about this one. I really like this character's design, and I'm giving this one another very, very strong A. Alright, next up we got issue number 3 here, and this was a wraparound cover. And this main hero, Dusk, that we're following, this fallen cop, goes up against his partner there, this other superheroine who's superpowered, super strong there. And his powers were being able to manipulate this mist stuff that's solid, and it can pierce, it can make him fly, walk like Dr. Octopus. All kinds of different powers. But it's an amazing story, and it's a fun read, and I can't recommend it enough. And I'll put an image here of this wraparound up again, so you can see what the whole image looks like. But really take it in. The detail, I mean, you can spend so much time looking at that Juan Jose Rip's art. It is just so fun, and I love that. When an artist has so much detail that's compelling to look at, your eyes never get tired of it. Love this one, and I'm giving it another very, very strong A. Alright, next up, we got issue number 4 here, and they went back to featuring that Happy Kitty character, and it's just another beautiful image. The samurai sword is a little more prominent there. The Asian influence is a little more front and center there. She's got that little schoolgirl type sailor outfit on with her helmet again. The shadows, look at how they did the perspective, the shadows, the symbol on the background there, the paper walls. This is another beautiful one, and I'm giving it an A. Alright, next up we got issue number 5, and this is another beautiful wraparound cover. I do like it, but it's a better image when you see the whole wraparound image. When you just see the front, it loses a bit of something. It is a cool image of that main character, that Dusk, but it doesn't have quite the impact as the wraparound when you get to see the whole cityscape behind him and who he's battling, what's going on. This is another strong one, but it's stronger as the whole image, so I'm just going to give it a B. All right, this last issue, issue number 6 here, It features the fall of John Dusk. I never like to see my heroes defeated. However, in the story, there's a bit of a twist on it, and I'll let you read it. But that's what I liked about that Avatar comic book line. They trimmed all the fat. It was just all action, story, adventure, intrigue, gore. It was rated R, and it deserved that. You didn't have all the history that you get with the DC and the Marvel Universe now. You got to know all the Green Lanterns. You got to know which version of Superman you're dealing with, what his weaknesses are. You don't have any of that in Avatar comic books. They're free from that, and you just get right to the meat, the fun, the good parts of the story, and I can't recommend it enough. I don't like my heroes falling again. I wish I just had a battle scene between these two superheroes. So I'm going to give this one just another very strong B. All right, well, now that we have them all ranked, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the ones in the A tier and pick our favorite. All right, 4 of the 6 issues of this Absolution series got A rankings, so let's take a look at them here. We've got this issue number 0 here, that wraparound one, and I love the blues on it, the reflecting, the bullets bouncing off. Oh, it's such a great cover. But that issue number 2, that Happy Kitty character there, holding the gun and her samurai sword. Oh, it's going to be hard, though. This one here where it shows her with a white background, the shadow cast on her. But in this one, they're battling. It's a wraparound. All his myths there. Oh, I do love this image here. That is so much fun. And this last one, that Happy Kitty character, her costume design is just so much fun. I love how it's offset, the perspective there. But let's go ahead and see here. I'm going to pass on it. Oh, it's just, but I got to have one with the Happy Kitty. It's got to be between these 3. And if I had to pick, you know what? It's got to be this one here, where you get to see the main hero also. So this issue number 3 is the one I choose to give my S tier ranking to. I just love this one. And I'll put a full image of the whole cover up there so you can see what a beautiful battle shot that Juan Jose Rip captured on this one. And hopefully you can get a taste of his talent, because he is criminally underrated, as is this series. I just can't say enough good things about it. What a beautiful, dynamic, compelling cover there. You've got this figure that reminds you of Batman, but not constrained by all the hokiness. He doesn't have a child sidekick with him. And you've got this Happy Kitty there who's deadly, beautiful, intriguing, just what a vigilante should be. And I'm happy to give this one my S tier ranking. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. Let me know if there's any other titles, series, writers, or artists you want me to rank. Thanks again, and have a great night.